Hey everybody, this is Peace. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. It is such a beautiful morning out. I just recorded a video of two squirrels chasing each other. If you want to see that, well, it's probably on my TikTok somewhere. But so this weekend I watched a show called WWE SummerSlam. And, you know, it was actually boring. SummerSlam was boring. It's a televised event. But man, it was just... And is WWE getting too predictable? Does WWE need something new? I'm saying it really needs something new. What about those matches that kept you on the edge of your seat all the way until the end? You were glued to that television. You were glued to the screen until the matches were over. And, you know, I would probably say, how can they improve? I was just looking at my notes. And we'll take a quick recap of the matches. Logan Paul versus Ricochet. That was okay. That was a decent match, but you know, most people were thinking it was going to be Ricochet again, but evidently Logan Paul made a unplanned pinfall, according to most of the reports after, and that kind of threw. I mean, that was a half decent match. My favorite match I'm going to talk about last. The Battle Royal. You know, it was kind of, you know, it wasn't a normal Battle Royal. It wasn't. It's missing something. I mean, you're watching the match and you're watching everybody. Doing what they're supposed to be doing inside the ring, but it just felt like it was missing something. It just didn't feel like the Battle Royals that I usually, you know, felt that gave the energy to a Battle Royal. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, if I pronounced it right, didn't care for that match at all. I actually wandered off and watched a few YouTube videos during that match. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Well, there was no energy. There was no spark. Absolutely none. I'm just making sure I go through the cards correctly. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Again, we already knew Seth Rollins was going to win. Seth Rollins was going to win by cheating. And that's pretty much what it was. Let's see here. Akusta, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. Well, it was, you know, not what I was even gonna pay attention. Bianca Belair and Io Sky, Money in the Bank won that. I mean, that was lots of guaranteed win, guaranteed contract. And then Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, for Jimmy coming in to interfere. Again, it was a cheater match. I mean, we'll talk about that in just a minute. And then, of course, the last one, which was Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. That was an exciting match. That was actually a match that kept you on the edge of your seat. And it was hard to predict the outcome because of the drama that they had going between each other. You couldn't quite figure out who was going to end up taking that match. And then he went into Monday Night Raw, and then he's starting up with Dominic Mysterio again. And they tried to bring in a three-way with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins declined. They brought in somebody else, and then blah, blah, blah. And then now we're going to have the Jimmy and Jey Uso drama. The reports are that Roman Reigns is injured, and somehow they're not going to take the title from Roman Reigns, and this little drama feud just gonna go between Jimmy and Jay all the way until WrestleMania. Heck, just have them those two battle it out and have them do a steel cage match at Halloween, a Hell in the Cell match, and that's what we need. We need more cage matches. What happened to them? I haven't really seen very many cage matches. But I haven't really been following too much for a while, but for the last year I haven't really seen any cage matches. I haven't seen a kendo stick match. I haven't really seen a TLC match or a no holds barred match. Well, they had that with the tribal match, but what happened to WWE? Have they gone wimpy? I mean, they used to be Popeye the Sailor Man. Now they're wimpy, begging for cheeseburgers. I mean, come on, people. Give us something new. Give us something enlightening. I mean, probably my greatest match that I watched was the Elimination Chamber, which they did away with because it injured a lot of wrestlers. An Elimination Chamber was, you got a dome, and there was like 8 cages, and all the wrestlers sat there and waited in the cage, and after a certain amount of time, the doors would open, and then, or if somebody got pinned, the doors got open, and then they continued to wrestle. And a lot of wrestlers got injured off of that, so they completely eradicated the Elimination Chamber. But they need to bring back like Hell in the Cell, and I mean, with all the cheating. Come on, I don't want to watch cheaters hold on to a belt for 1,000 days. Cheaters hold on to a belt because nobody wants to wrestle them. Or a guy wins a U.S. title from the opposite, from another taped version of WWE with the help of his girlfriend. If that was in the 80s, he'd be laughed off the face of the earth. He won it off of his girlfriend by cheating. Oh, he won by cheating because his girlfriend interfered by slamming her title into her face. Well, yeah, there's been females that were managers that helped involved with cheating, but it didn't allow people to hold titles for that long. And, I mean, these people are holding on to these titles for way too long. Roman Reigns has had this title for way too long. And they're drawing this whole thing out for way too long. They need something new. They need something fresh. But it looks like it doesn't have the spark that, WWE had back during the Attitude Era. Now it's just a cheater era. There's nothing there. There's no casket matches. There's no... I mean, they need Undertaker back, for crying out loud. They need somebody similar to Undertaker back. Get that casket match back in. Or or bring back some of the matches that they had from TNA. TNA, after WWE faded from me quite a bit, TNA, holy mackerel, when they wrestled in that octagon, they had some matches. I mean, they had people that went up the railings and walked across the ropes that was holding the title belt. I mean, yeah, baby, that was awesome. They need to bring that stuff back. They need to take and incorporate what TNA had back into WWE. Maybe once in a while switching off the WWE ring for an octagon, and then doing it that way, and bringing back some of the classic matches that WWE had once and TNA had once. Because I believe WWE bought out TNA. And TNA went off the air, and then now you had AEW, and then that was it. The AEW is basically out of Vegas, and then you have NXT, and you have Raw, and you have SmackDown. But they need to bring back the passion, and they need to bring back the harder core drama. I mean, now it's just fighting in between families and cheating to get a title belt. What about the action? I mean, Jeff Hardy jumping off the top of a 40-foot ladder. Well, a lot of time they got injured off of that, but come on, people. They gotta fix something. They gotta put something new in. I mean, let's say Dominic Mysterio goes out into the ring and he's wrestling Cody Rhodes and for the title, and they're going around. Actually, Dominic Mysterio goes into the ring and wrestles Rey Mysterio, and they go round and round, and Cody Rhodes, and Dominic starts losing the match, and his girlfriend, I can't remember it off the top of my head, begins to interfere. Cody Rhodes runs out, put a pair of handcuffs on her, and handcuffs her to the ring so she can't interfere. And then takes the guy out with the Money in the Bank. Now that would be a match. Because now Dominic has to wrestle Rey Mysterio because he doesn't have any help. That would be fun to watch. You'd have Seth Rollins in a TLC match. He used to be good at those. He used to be good at a table, ladders, and chair match. Not until he starts wearing these boots that look like marshmallows and these peach ring gummy glasses that he wears. Come on. He looks like an idiot. He doesn't look like a wrestler. So, I just wanted to bring my opinion out about WWE SummerSlam, SnoreSlam, or something. I mean, that's pretty much what it's pretty much supposed to be called. So, I just figured I'd get that out there. If you guys watch WWE, tell me who your favorite wrestler is in the comment section below. Tell me what you liked about SummerSlam. Tell me what you guys would like to see coming back. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And until next time, keep on rocking.